Hi everyone. 2 card readings again this week. I've pulled 2 tarot cards for you from the Van Gogh deck. Someone here needs to get away, but there's hesitation. I have the Strength card. What the Strength card, clearly this is also known as Fortitude in some older decks, but it is strength. It's perseverance, fortitude, it's willpower. It's not that you don't have it. I think that there is some hesitations holding you back. The 2 of Wands says you've made a decision, or you want to make a decision, but it is going to take a lot of strength to make this decision. You're going to have to be strong in order to do what you need to do. I don't know each individual situation here because there are so many of you, but what I do get, I kind of feel that it's likened to somebody in a bad relationship. Perhaps you're in a relationship that is toxic, that is not healthy. I hope that it's not abusive, but if it is, you have to get out. That's one thing that I just don't have a tolerance for. I've been there. One of my very first relationships was abusive, and I didn't know right away. I was 19, so I did not know right away. And there were a few signs there, what we would call red flags today. I wouldn't have noticed. They could have been flying right in my face and I wouldn't have noticed. But, I had never been in an official relationship before, so I did not know kind of what to expect. And I did not know how to handle it. And when something occurred, the way I was raised, women are raised differently from men sometimes, I will say. And not always the case, but I am realizing that today just through therapy that I was raised to be quiet and to only speak when spoken to and not to interrupt. And, it's always like respect your elders, but it's also, there's been a lot of emphasis on respecting the man in the relationship. So when I had this boyfriend at 19, who was in the military, I had a ton of respect for him, thanking him for his service and all of that. But it became clear when he came to visit me, there was a few things that were kind of thrown off, and I thought, well, maybe it's just, we first met, we're going to have to get past this. You second guess yourself, and you think maybe it's cold feet, or maybe, I need to work on myself a little bit. And the truth is, even if I needed to grow a little bit and work on myself, that didn't mean I deserved to be treated the way I deserved to be treated. The way I was treated, I should say. And there were a few things that made me second guess things that he didn't react right to, but who am I to say that? Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I was like, well, everybody gets mad in their own way, and, I didn't have the best, honestly, the best role models, when it came to reacting and getting triggered to emotional stuff or anger and things like that. I know better now, of course, but when you're young, it's impressionable, and you think, well, maybe this is how a relationship is supposed to be. It's not. You should feel good in a relationship. You should feel loved in a relationship. And the communication should be open and honest. It shouldn't be about taking away your choices. My voice was taken away. This individual took my voice away, also took my right to say no away from me too. Telling me I wasn't allowed to say no. I wasn't allowed to disagree. And that's taken away my basic rights. I was like, well, what if I don't want to do something? And I was thinking about this, and I don't know, for me, it made my blood run cold when they said something to me that was very read between the lines to be interpreted as, if you disagree with me or say no to me, then I might hit you. And without saying it directly, I read exactly into what they were saying. And I could feel it. My intuition was just, it shut me down completely. So, sorry for this being so much longer, but I feel like this is a serious situation for some people. There could be one of you, it could be a handful of you, I'm hoping, but you know what? In the world we live in, unfortunately, the statistics are probably higher, that there is a larger amount of you that are in a situation you want to get out. It may not be as serious as an abuse situation, but maybe you're in a toxic friendship or a family and you need to cut them off. You need to go on your own, and it's not easy to do, but if you have friends you can rely on, or family or whoever, There's got to be someone out there that you can lean on, that you can trust to help you through this time. And it takes a lot of strength. And I highly recommend that you seek a professional, mental health professional that is, if and when needed, that you need to talk. A counselor, a therapist, somebody that you could just talk, because they can help you work through this and gain your empowerment back. That is what was done for me, and I appreciate it, because, worse things happened, and I probably talked about it before on here, but, you guys are new, so I haven't talked about how this person, I was, I'll be honest, I was a 19-year-old virgin, and this guy I got engaged to him after only 6 months, and I thought, gee, it seems fast, but when you're young and, you make stupid choices, and, I should have thought to question it more, but I didn't. And I thought, oh, finally I'm going to get married, everything's going to work out. No, the second time I went to visit him on his base. And it was there that I was assaulted, He decided that he didn't want to wait for the wedding night, or wait till I was comfortable even. And I tried to, without saying no, because I was scared, I tried to skirt around it. And it wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a good thing. He actually verbally abused me first, and then physically abused me later. And I blamed myself for a long time. But the thing is, I wanted to get away. And it was long distance because he was in the military. So luckily, when I went home, I was sitting here trying to figure out how to get away from him. And eventually the opportunity presented itself. And I was able to say, you know what, I'm out. And I was scared after that he might come after me, because he knew where I lived. I knew what his car looked like. And it did cause me to have a little bit of PTSD for a while there. Because I know that I worried about it. I can't remember if I dreamed about it, but anytime I saw a car that looked like his, it gave me anxiety. So I understand if you go through these things, and I meant for this to be shorter, but it's going to take strength. If you've made that decision, be strong and follow it through, but plan. Plan ahead, find your allies to help you to get out of whatever situation. If it is abusive, I wish you get out safely and very, very quickly. And if it's something less than that, then I hope that you could extract yourself or distance yourself from whoever or whatever the situation is that may not be healthy for you. It doesn't have to be that serious, but I wish you all good luck in that. And please let me know if there is an issue, or if you have managed to get out. I would love to hear in the comments. Women supporting women here, or men for that matter, because I know men that haven't been treated right as well. So I wish you good luck, and please, make that decision and stick to it, okay? That is your message for today.